turn loneliness into power. Most people fear loneliness because it feels like emptiness, rejection, or proof that something is wrong with them, but that is the mistake. Loneliness is not always a punishment. Sometimes it is a warning, a mirror, and a source of power that most people refuse to use. If you learn how to sit in it, understand it, and direct it, loneliness can become one of the strongest forces in your life. When people stay distracted all the time, they never hear their own thoughts clearly. They keep chasing noise, approval, and constant contact because silence feels uncomfortable. But that discomfort is useful. It shows you where you are weak, where you are dependent, and where your life needs to change. If you understand that, loneliness stops being a prison and starts becoming a training ground. Loneliness often appears when your life is out of alignment. Maybe you are surrounded by people but still feel unseen. Maybe you are constantly available but rarely deeply connected. Maybe you are giving too much of yourself to the wrong people. That feeling is important because it reveals truth faster than comfort ever will. Many people drown that truth with social media, entertainment, and fake connection, but the real growth begins when you stop escaping and start listening. The first reason loneliness is powerful is because it forces you to look inward. When you are alone, you cannot hide behind conversation, group energy, or other people's opinions. You begin to notice your habits, your fears, your insecurities, and your patterns. That matters because self-awareness is the beginning of all real change. If you do not know yourself, you will keep making the same mistakes in different rooms with different people. Loneliness shows you how dependent you are on outside validation. A lot of people think they enjoy connection, but what they really enjoy is distraction. They do not know how to sit with silence because silence removes the constant feedback they use to feel okay. This is important because if your peace depends on other people being present, then your peace is unstable. Loneliness teaches you how to build an inner life that does not collapse when the room gets quiet. Being alone can make you stronger because it gives you time to build routines, train your focus, and develop self-control. When nobody is watching, your true habits are revealed. Do you work when no one praises you? Do you stay committed when no one claps? That question matters because discipline is not built in public. It is built in private, when your only audience is yourself. Loneliness also helps you become more selective. When you are desperate for company, you accept people who drain you, disrespect you, or misuse your energy. But when you learn to stand alone, you stop lowering your standards just to avoid emptiness. That matters because, weak boundaries create weak lives. A person who can tolerate solitude can wait for better relationships instead of settling for harmful ones. Constant social noise makes your mind crowded. You keep reacting to other people's moods, opinions, and problems, and eventually, you lose your own direction. Loneliness clears the fog. It gives your mind room to think, plan, and process what actually matters. This is important because clarity is rare, and without clarity you cannot make good decisions. Many people do not need more people, they need more stillness. A person who can be alone without falling apart becomes emotionally stronger than most. They stop begging for reassurance every 5 minutes. They stop confusing attention with love. They stop panicking when nobody responds immediately. That matters because emotional independence gives you stability. It means your worth does not rise and fall with every text, compliment, or invitation. This is why loneliness can be a weapon, not against other people but for your own growth. It strips away illusions, it reveals truth, it shows you what is real and what is performative. Most people waste loneliness by treating it like a curse, but if you use it correctly, it can sharpen your mind, strengthen your discipline, and rebuild your identity from the inside out. The goal is not to isolate yourself forever. The goal is to become someone who does not panic when alone, because when you stop fearing solitude, you stop needing to be rescued by attention. You become calmer, clearer, harder to manipulate, and far more dangerous in the best possible way. That is the real power hidden inside loneliness. Please like, subscribe, and share this video.